This is an Ellis Mowers and Mower small engine repair. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook at Ellis Mowers and More. Comments or questions? Leave them below or email me, ellis@ellismowers.com. Parts used in today's repair are found using the links in the description below. And as always, like and subscribe for more small engine content. On today's repair, we're going to work on this Toro Recycler 22-inch push mower. This one's a newer one, probably made within the last 10 years. Customer said that it's been running good. I've serviced it the past couple of years. He did say that the self-propel started to slow down and be a little bit lazier to get going, and then it just ended up stopping. So it's probably about time to put one of these on anyways. It's a replacement belt for the self-propel. I will put a link in the description below. There's your part number 75-765. It's a 32-inch by 3/8 inch. I got an Oregon belt. You can get the Toro belt or Sten's rotary. If you want to be risky, you can get an aftermarket belt. I'll leave it up to you. But we got an Oregon belt here we're going to put on. It replaces Toro number 117-1018. A lot of recycler mowers use this. So we're going to get this cover off. We're going to replace the belt regardless because it's due. We're also going to see what else this machine may need in order to get back running again. So let's go ahead and get it up and get going with it. So here's underneath of it. A lot of red clay and stuff where he lives and in a wooded area. But either way, you can see that this belt has, just by visual inspection, run its course. We're going to double check and make sure everything else is good on the machine in terms of belt alignment and everything. You can see on the other side here that the belt has decided to come off of the pulley. No big deal. It happens. We're going to make sure all the pulleys and whatnot are good on it before we put the new belt back on. But in order to get this off, we have some bolts that we need to get off. One of them is right here. And one of them is, let's see, right there. And then the other one is right here. So we're going to take those 3 bolts off. Hang tight with me. I'm going to do that real quick. And we'll take these bolts off. Get that front cover off there. Get this bottom cover off. They should be all together. All right, let's do it. So they're 3/8 or 10 mil, whatever you can find in your arsenal. This cover should go up top as well. Yeah, it keeps the top cover on also. So the 3rd bolt here should get this off. Is there a 4th one? There is. The 4th one is right up here. You'll see it upon a visual inspection. So that gets the cover off. Should make life a lot easier to change this belt out. And so at that point, what I need to do now is grab a 5/8, it's either 5/8 or 9/16 to take that blade off. And then on this side, you can see it's ripped itself right there. The pulley for the self-propel seems to be working just fine. Again, it probably just ripped itself off from just use and time. Those are little square, I don't even know how to describe it. Square bits that need to come off because you have to raise one side of the pulley off for the self-propel. It looks like we're going to have to take this cable off. There's a 3rd square bit on that side as well, and so we'll get that here in just a second. Let me grab all my tools. We'll start on this side. Take the blade off. It's a 5/8. You could use like a stop tool and a breaker bar or something if you don't have an impact. So now what we can do is so this pulley will come off if you need it to, but we should just be able to take this belt, just slide it up like that. Coming to the other side, that's those square bits that I was telling you about. That's what we're about to do here. So I've taken one of them off already because I wanted to make sure that the bit tool that I had would work because it was a little too small. So we'll take that one off as well. And maybe we can just kind of pick up one side here and get it off. Probably not. No. So what I've got to do is grab some pliers. Give me just a second. We're going to pull this cable back through the hole here. That's all we need to do. We're going to take loose. I don't think we're going to take off this third square bit here. Oh no, that's going to... No! Like I told you, it was a little too small. It's a little bit too small for this. So let me figure out another way to get that off. Once I get that off, I'll show you how to replace the belt. So this is actually an S1 bit. I had like a S0 or an S2, I'm sorry. I think I had an S1 or something. So I'll link that down below too, because if you don't have that, you're really not going to be in luck to be able to change this out properly. Okay, so we've gotten the belt off. We're going to put the new one on. You can see where this one had gotten chewed up and twisted around. Guys, it happens. It just happens. It's, you know, I don't see anything wrong with the pulleys or anything of that nature. Belt just probably got stretched or got caught on something. So the new belt, we're going to just slide in here, put over this pulley. Basically just going to do the reverse of what we just did. So we put it over this pulley. We're going to double shore. Again, the V is on the inside, or the small part is on the inside. We're going to push it in here. Very gently. Got it in the V there, and we are going to put these three back on. I'm trying to show you the entire process because you have to do the entire process in order for you to do it. There we go. Just be careful if you're using an impact. This is a little 12 volt, so it only has so much torque. So we've got it around the V where it needs to be there, which is excellent. We're going to go to the other side. We should have enough room. If we don't, we can pull this pulley off because we're lucky. Yeah, we'll pull this pulley off. Line it with the keyway. And then just slide it in the V there, and you're good to go. We'll double check the tension. We'll double check the tension after we hook the cable back up. I forgot to show that step. So all we got to do is just pull this back, slide it back in the slot. And boom, we're good. Now, I'm just going to double check the tension here. Awesome, it's getting nice and tight, so that's excellent. Now what we need to do, go ahead and put the covers back on. So the top cover is going to go on. Just make sure that everything goes inside of the grooves. So you should be able to pinch that belt in just like that. And now we'll take this side again and just make sure everything gets inside of the grooves here. So you might want to start kind of further back and slide this piece up through. Kind of like that. Gotta get it around the pulley though. Trying to get that belt inside of everything there, which I believe we were able to do. A little bit difficult to feel in there, but that's it. I hope my head was not in the way, but it was a little difficult to feel in there. Now all you gotta do is put the screws back in here. I'll get these first couple in for y'all here. Just gotta kind of line everything up on the sides and everything. All right, and the second one should go in. We'll get our sockets. Just making double sure that this belt is going to do what it needs to. Again, not hard. Give it a little, just a little bump with the impact. Better yet, just use regular socket and ratchet. It's easy to strip out them plastic threads on it. I've just done this a lot, so I kind of know when to stop, although sometimes I don't. Put the blade back on. All right, so we'll get this back out here. See if the self-propel works now. It should. That is a positive sign. I'm just gonna take it for a couple of spins up and down the driveway just to make sure everything pulls like it's supposed to. And if so, we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, so just took it for a lap up and down the driveway just to make sure it pulled good. Everything seems good. Again, everything looked good on the machine. Belts are a wear item. If they get twisted, if they get wear, they're gonna wear out. And that's just what happened to this. So nothing crazy with it. Mower's been taken pretty decent care of, and so there's no real signs of abuse or anything like that. The wheels still are nice and got a nice tread on them. It just happens. But again, there's a 117-1018 belt. It's a 32-inch by 3/8. I'd recommend Sten's Rotary Oregon or OEM Toro. I think you can still buy them at the store, but I got a link down below. You can do this at home, y'all. You can, if you have, mild skill level, you don't want to wait on a shop to change it out because I know they can get busy, especially during the growing season. You can probably change this out in about 15 minutes. It's just a few bolts. Don't be scared. Can only have it so much if it's already not working, right? So thank y'all again for watching. I hope this helped some of y'all out. Again, I'll put that T2 bit. I also probably put just one of them security bit sets that has one of the T2s in it, because you know you can use star bits and all that stuff all the time, as well as the belt down in the description below if you need to buy it. Thank y'all again for watching, and I appreciate all the support as always. More videos are coming here every Wednesday and Sunday on the channel, with product reviews on Friday evenings. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.